Oh, what a first day it was. It was splendid cricket. Yorkshire got to 273. Gary Balance batted beautifully for 120. And what a good effort by Steve Patterson. He's much improved at number 9, 37 not out, 100-run plus partnership with Balance. Helped Yorkshire to that 273. The only Achilles heel was when they lost 5 wickets of 42 runs. And then it was the code factor. Young Ben, aged 23 from Harrogate, really staking a claim for regular activity in the first team, took the opening 5 wickets. Hampshire will start day 2, 58 for 5. Needless to say, they're in trouble. Hampshire started in glorious sunny weather, and they started cautiously with Dawson and Abbott at the crease. Abbott struck the first boundary, a glorious straight drive off Ben Coe, but the young fast bowler continued to shock Hampshire, as he had Abbott caught in the slips by leaning. Abbott gone for 9, Hampshire 71 for 6. McManus came to the crease, and Coe continued to impress, beating the bat on several occasions. Dawson edged Bresnham to the boundary for a fortunate score, but then the Yorkshire all-rounder struck, trapping Dawson LBW. Berg then went without scoring, caught in the slips by Live off Bresnham. Hampshire in real trouble, 75 for 8. Still a long way, a country mile away from the follow-on. Yorkshire changed the bowlers. They continued to produce a tight rein, and runs came slowly for Hampshire. But for a time, wickets were not falling with the same frequency, and McManus playing really well with 3 fours, taking him up to a decent 33 not out at lunch. And at lunch, 123-8. They just need 1 run to avoid the follow-on. Wheels there on 11. McManus, as I say, going well on 33. And Hampshire doing a little bit better in the latter part of the morning. An old-fashioned leg glance from Wheels saw a boundary off Bresnham as we resumed in the afternoon sunshine. And the follow-on, by the way, was avoided with that. The 50 partnership came up, but then reward for Yorkshire as Wheel was bowled by Bresnham for 18. 127 for 9, the Hampshire total. Fidel Edwards came to the crease and added 2 runs off Bresnham, and then edged past the 4th slip for a boundary. But a fine straight drive enabled McManus to register another 4 off Ben Coe. Bresnham then struck to bowl Edwards for 6 and a Yorkshire lead of 132 runs after Hampshire bowled out for 141. And for the record, well done to Ben Coe, 6 wickets, and Bresnham mopping up beautifully with 4. When Yorkshire came to the crease again, Lees registered the first boundary, and Live was also taking advantage of some half volleys to give Yorkshire some early runs, 24 for no wicket after 5 overs. That was a lead of 156. The runs were coming nicely, but then Abbott struck. Live caught behind for 29 and Yorkshire 40 for 1. Hanscom, the new man, began with a 4, but then departed, caught by Irvine off Abbott for just 4. Yorkshire 44 for 2. Lees and Balance were now together, but further problems as Lees fell LBW to Abbott for 21, Abbott going through a golden spell. Balance produced a reverse sweep to register a 4 to take the Yorkshire lead to 211, and in the afternoon sunshine, further boundaries followed from both players, and Yorkshire went to tea, back in control at 106 for the loss of 3 wickets. So to the final session, and an early chance put down, a difficult one as Balance got 4 rather than being caught by keeper McManus down the leg side of Berg. Abbott then struck again. A great Yorker trapped to leaning LBW for 15. Yorkshire 115 for 4. Further concern followed as Bresnham played a poor shot and Dawson's catch gave Abbott his 5th wicket. Hod got off the mark with a mid-wicket 4 and then produced another with a classic straight drive. Hod was doing a splendid job with frequent boundaries and he blasted spinner Dawson away for 6 down the ground. But then Balance succumbed, caught behind by McManus off Wheel for 55. Rafiq joined Hod, but he was out to Dawson, brilliantly taken at slip by Irvine for 2, and Hampshire on a bit of a roll. Abbott then struck again, no holding him back, trapping Patterson LBW for 2. Yorkshire 186 for 8. He was then on a hat-trick as he took his 7th wicket, Abbott, clean bowling Shaw for 0. He didn't get that, but the innings ended as Coe was bowled by Burke. Abbott taking 7 for 41, extremely fine bowling. Hampshire ended day 2, 10 for no wicket, and they required a further 310. And look at it from the home side's point of view as well, Yorkshire need 10 wickets.